How to become fluent in English, the ultimate guide to mastering the language. Welcome to today's video. If you're here, you're likely eager to become fluent in English, and I'm here to guide you through the process. Learning a new language can feel overwhelming, but with the right mindset and techniques, you can absolutely achieve your goal. Let's make this journey exciting and motivating. Together, we'll break down the steps that will not only help you improve but will inspire you to keep going. Before we dive into techniques and exercises, let's talk about something even more important: your mindset. Your mindset will determine how fast you learn and how consistently you stay motivated. First, let's get rid of one myth. Fluency doesn't happen overnight. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. And every small step you take brings you closer to fluency. You see, fluency is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. So, the first step is to accept that learning a language is a journey. It's okay to make mistakes. In fact, mistakes are essential for your growth. They're your best teachers. For example, imagine you're learning how to ride a bike. You may fall a few times, but that doesn't mean you give up. Every time you get back on the bike, you improve. Similarly, in English, each mistake is an opportunity to learn. Now, I want you to think about why you want to speak English fluently. Is it for travel? Is it for work? Or do you just want to connect with more people? Keeping this why in your mind will help you stay motivated even when things get tough. The next big tip is consistency over perfection. Many learners spend hours memorizing grammar rules or vocabulary lists, thinking that if they learn everything perfectly, they'll finally be fluent. But here's the truth. Fluency isn't about knowing everything. It's about using what you know regularly. One of the best ways to be consistent is by making English a part of your daily routine. You don't need to spend hours a day on it. Even just 15 to 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time. Let me share some ideas to help you be consistent. Start your day in English. Read the news or listen to a podcast in English. Even if you don't understand everything, you're exposing yourself to the language. Create a learning habit. Choose a time every day where you dedicate a few minutes to learning. Maybe it's during breakfast or on your commute. The key is to make it a habit. Label things around your house. Put English labels on objects in your home, like fridge, mirror, or door. This helps you associate everyday items with English words. For example, let's say you start labeling objects in your room. You'll see the word mirror every time you look at your reflection. Over time, you'll begin to internalize these words without even thinking about it. Remember, small, consistent actions lead to big results. Now, let's talk about immersion, one of the most powerful tools for language learning. Immersion means surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. This doesn't mean you have to live in an English-speaking country, although that can help. You can create your own immersion experience right at home. Here are some ways you can immerse yourself in English. 1. Watch movies or TV shows in English. Start with subtitles in your language, then switch to English subtitles. and eventually try watching without any subtitles. Example, let's say you love watching the TV show Friends. Watch it in English. The jokes, expressions, and conversational phrases will help you understand how native speakers communicate. 2. Listen to English music or podcasts. Music is a fun way to learn new phrases and improve your pronunciation. Find songs you love and look up the lyrics. Example, if you listen to Ed Sheeran or Taylor Swift, follow along with the lyrics. This helps you connect the words you hear with how they're written. 3. Read books, blogs, or articles in English. Choose books or content that interest you. Start with something simple and gradually increase the difficulty level. Example, if you enjoy mystery novels, start with easier ones like children's books, and then progress to more complex stories. 4. Speak to yourself in English. It may feel strange at first, but speaking to yourself can really help with your fluency. Describe what you're doing like, I'm making lunch, or I'm walking to the store. This is called self-talk, and it helps you build confidence. The key to immersion is exposure. The more you're exposed to English, the more natural it will feel. Think of it like this. If you were a child learning to speak, you would hear the language constantly from the people around you. You can do the same by surrounding yourself with English media. One of the biggest challenges for learners is speaking. It's common to feel shy or nervous about speaking, especially if you're afraid of making mistakes. But guess what? The only way to improve your speaking is by speaking. Here are a few tips to help you practice. 1. Find a speaking partner. Try to find someone who speaks English, or even another learner, to practice with. If you can't find anyone in person, use apps like HelloTalk or Tandem to chat with people online. Example, if you have a friend who is also learning English, you can set a rule that when you hang out, you will speak only in English for 15 minutes. It's a fun challenge. 2. Use language exchange apps. These apps connect you with native speakers who want to learn your language, so you can teach each other. Example, you can exchange conversations where you practice speaking English for 30 minutes, and then help your partner with your language for 30 minutes. 3. Shadowing. This is when you listen to a sentence or phrase in English and immediately try to repeat it as closely as possible. It helps with pronunciation, fluency, and sentence structure. Example, listen to a phrase like, "What's your name?" and repeat it until it feels natural. Then, try variations, "How old are you?" or "Where are you from?" For record yourself. This might sound strange, but recording yourself speaking can give you valuable feedback. Listen to the recordings and notice where you can improve. Don't let fear of mistakes hold you back. Speak as much as you can, even if you feel like you're not perfect. Fluency is built through practice, not perfection. Let's talk about expanding your vocabulary. Having a wide range of words at your disposal can help you express yourself more clearly and confidently. Here are some ways to grow your vocabulary. 1. Learn words in context. Instead of memorizing lists of words, learn them in phrases or sentences. Example, instead of just learning the word happy, learn it in a sentence like, "I am so happy to see you." This way, you remember not only the word but how it's used. 2. Use a vocabulary notebook. Every time you learn a new word, write it down along with its meaning, an example sentence, and any related words. Example: if you learn the word wonderful, write down wonderful, its meaning, and example sentences like, the movie was wonderful, or, she did a wonderful job. 3. Synonyms and antonyms. Learn synonyms, words with similar meanings, and antonyms, words with opposite meanings. This helps you expand your language use and avoids repetition. Example: instead of always saying good, try using words like great, excellent, fantastic, or amazing. Remember, learning new words is an ongoing process. Try to learn just a few words every day and focus on using them in your speaking and writing. Finally, let's talk about overcoming challenges. The road to fluency isn't always smooth, but that doesn't mean you can't overcome obstacles. 1. Feeling frustrated. Sometimes you might feel stuck or like you're not improving. Keep going. Remember, progress may be slow, but it is happening. Celebrate small wins, like understanding a new song or reading an article in English. 2. Fear of speaking. Don't let fear stop you from speaking. The more you speak, the less fear you will have. Focus on communicating your ideas, not on being perfect. 3. Lack of motivation. When motivation drops, revisit your why. Why did you start learning English in the first place? Write it down and remind yourself of your reasons. So, there you have it. Becoming fluent in English is a combination of the right mindset, consistent practice, immersion, speaking as much as possible, and expanding your vocabulary. Remember, this journey will take time, but each day you're getting closer to your goal. You can do this. Keep going, stay motivated, and trust the process. Your fluency is waiting for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Share this with your friends who are learning English. And let's support each other in this amazing journey. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.